Hello all, how are we doing today? Hopefully we're having an absolutely fantastic weekend. Today is a very special day. I'll tell you for why. We are going to be moving into the space. I'm excited. I hope you're excited as well. As I said in between from the last stream, we were going to change things around, or I was going to sit around and actually have my space base finished. So let's have a look at the final results. We're done. Oh, it's so good. I'm so happy this is finally done. We've still got a lot of work to do, don't get me wrong. But we are fully finished. We have our orb in the center where we're going to be getting loads of power. I've completely dismantled the little starter space station we get there. Our entire hallway has been done. I went through and actually put all the relevant colors and stuff on here. And then we have our first room. It's all done. I did have to go and make some more of these because these edge lights were never actually meant to be in here. So I made a couple more, but I didn't quite finish making all of them. But yes, everything's good. We don't have everything to a good light level. It's only in here where things can spawn. But with no oxygen, it doesn't matter. So before we can actually really start moving anything in, we need to actually create a safe place for oxygen. Now I did start doing this. Underneath my wasteland here, we have a vent with our nice little thing here. This does 6,000 air of blocks in an area, which, as you can see, 6,000 blocks still isn't a lot of area. So we need to go around and actually make the dedicated areas necessary for having loads of these in a decent setup. As well as that, we want to have decent amounts of gravity as well. So if we visualize the gravity is a lot less. See, it works under here and it works up here, but I'm not sure if gravity actually works through the vents. Does it work through the vents? Okay, gravity works through the vents. So it's roughly the same area. So we need to go around and actually manipulate all the areas for, obviously, this system to work. So we need to make a handful of these. We also need to figure out all the different areas. Now, I need to figure out as well how we want to do the water, because I don't want to have the sink and a pump or a pipe for every single one. So I reckon there's probably better ways of doing this, but I'm not too sure exactly how. This is obviously input output if you're doing things manually. But yeah, we need to change things out. So we could do this a handful of different ways. The expensive way would probably be ender tanks, or if we just go tank, where is it? We have ender tank here. That's obviously it's relatively cheap now because we can make obsidian just basically on demand. Blaze rods are nothing, ender pearls are nothing, so this is probably an actual option. There are other things we could do. We could pipe in various other ways. What is a dimensional tank? Not too sure. Skystone tank, it's only 16 buckets. I don't want to really do the piping. Now, there is the entangle porters as well. They're quite expensive, but they do work. Does anyone know any other types of way of actually moving things around wirelessly? I mean, XNet's another thing that's wireless, but I don't know the range of XNet, you know. Or if we go wireless, just say wireless. Chargers. ME transceivers. AE2. That is to see what I'm seeing here. Yeah, the wireless connectors. We could do a handful of these, but that involves doing an entire AE2 system. Well, not an entire one, but you have to do an AE2 system for that just simply to work. Refined storage can do wireless as well. Yes, that's true. At refined. What would we... This is the wireless transmission, but it's not that we want. We want the network. We want this. Network receiver and network transmitters. So we could do receivers. We'd have to make our wireless network long enough. For one, we have to move the refined storage system here. So we could send our network out. We don't need this wireless transmitter. We just need this one. And then we could do receivers. So we could... This would give us our mesh area as well. Also, we want to generate enough power so we can actually use the card for the boost. We want this infinite range boost. This is what we really, really want. But we need unobtainium and enderium. Enderium is probably easy to make, isn't it? Lead, diamond, ancient pearls. Yeah, that's pretty easy to make enderiums. The unobtainium we don't have. So we could make this. I don't know how much power this is actually going to use, but we will have to see. That's AE2. There's the dimensional one as well. Glutton, hello, I'm here. I'll be lurking. No worries, you're probably at work. Well, you could do the more realistic and build one generator and hook it all up. Expensive, but it could work great. What do you mean by one generator? Are you moving from Earth base to this one now? Yes, we are. We're going to be moving. Harry, how are you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I just typed in wireless. So that's obviously an option. Oh, here you go, the dimensional card. There's the wireless router from RF Tools. Flux controller, we can only do power with that. Then there's obviously the entangle porter. Okay, how do you do it? At mech. Entangle porter. Entanglo porter. Yeah, it's very expensive. Very, very expensive. Refined storage, the infinite range porter uses 8K RF per tick. That's the same amount, pretty much, as our RF Tools builder. So we don't really have that available to us. One place where you do all the water and hook it all up with cables. Well, that's sort of what we're going to be doing. I mean, we don't need to have one place to do all the water. We can just use the sink, because the sink has a transfer rate of 2.1 billion if you use it with an external storage, which I think is the best thing we're going to do. I think the RF Tools system with the wireless transfer is the best thing we're going to do. We are going to need a lot of these oxygen distributors as well. We're just going to have to figure out what that sort of area is. We have to sort of figure out how many blocks this is over here, and then go that money this way. We don't have to do it exactly, but we don't want any gaps. One place where you do all the ender tanks would be the cheapest and easiest. Yeah, I suppose we could just all go into an ender tank. It's one sink, load of ender tanks. For quick, dirty, and cheap, I think we do that until we have oxygen, and then we'll change it later. I think ender tanks is probably going to be the best way, and we'll make it blue, blue, blue through its infinite water. Let's just do that. We don't have to have fast transfer speeds of water as well. So let's make those first. I'm back. Welcome, Foxflow. And tank. So we are probably going to want a fair few of these. So 1, 2. What have we ran out of? Buckets. There's 16 buckets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is probably what I need. We're going to need some blue dye, which we have one of, but we're going to have loads of other blue dye. We can make loads of blue dye. In fact, we'll just take this blue dye for now. I'm actually not working. I'm busy getting you new views. I'm forcing my friends to come watch. Oh, I appreciate the cause there. You excellent soldier. You living legend. How come you're not working though? All of you need to be blue, please, for straight up water. For democracy! You're making it sound like Helldivers 2, a game which I have yet to play. It's just so sad being a porter. Sweet, that's all blue. Let's put that back in there before it uses all our lapis up. I'm back. I'm front. Sorry. I'm not back, I'm front. Well, I'm left and not right. How are you doing today, Ardent? So I won't be here today. No worries. That's fine. People are busy. I completely understand. Right. Now we're going to need loads of these. Now, this is going to require quite a lot. So if we've made 12 of these, let's make 12 of these. So it's probably worth actually making a couple of having this on tap. So let's do this. You need to be made. You need to be made. You need to be made this way. Right, go back. Plates. Now we can do this with the multi-servo press. Don't drop that. So how about we get the multi-servo press actually linked up into the system? Why is water here? What was water for, chat? The water condenser. Ah, see. Okay, we're going to go cheap and dirty. We love cheap and dirty. Oxygen loader will take that as well. Because that can be used for crafting. We want this cable. We have some steel plates already. We're not going to use the exact way of work a little bit better. Right. Let's get some cobblestone back. Place that there. We're going to want to get a crafter. Let's be dirty and use the iron crafter. Hello. It's night for Sunny, everyone. Hello. Night, Sunny. Bedtime for the birds. Say night, everyone. Can't the oxygen machine be boosted or something so you can only need like 2? Unfortunately, I don't think so. Isn't he a good boy? Oh, he's stretching. Let's go to the screen quick. Change. That's the wrong scene, that's why. I want this scene. Hello. He's such a good boy. He's very fluffy and he's ready for bed. Not Sunny. Good night, bird. Oh, he jumped down. Hello. You don't want to go to bed yet, do you? I'm sorry, it's bedtime, someone. It was bedtime 22 minutes ago. Night. Unfortunately, there isn't a way of boosting it. I've tried online to find a way of actually doing it. I don't believe there's any other way of getting oxygen into the area. Because the oxygen loader is a way of filling up tanks, but this one's the actual distributor. Now, we could just use something like this, the space breathing apparatus, but then we'd need a constant way of sort of wirelessly giving ourselves oxygen, which sounds like a little bit of a pain in itself. As well as that, fills your jet cap with hydrogen. Anyway, sorry, I got lost in thought there. As well as that, we are going to want the gravity anyway, so we're going to set up all these spots because the gravity is only a certain amount of distribution as well, the gravity normalizer. Gravity we could probably do with a machine though. Probably not with, I don't know what would be harder though, to do it with the mechanism or to do it with the jigger, I forgot what it's called. Pneumaticraft suit. Anyway, crafter. We want that there. We're going to need our little thing. Where is our wrench? Our wrench of dreams. This one. Nope. There you go. Then we'll put ourselves a cable on there. Is there any reason we can't put a cable there? Thank you. Right, you have a crafter. You are going to be set to input output with an auto output. So what we should be able to do here is for the press, we're going to want these. We're going to want these steel sheets. We're going to use the multi-servo press to do it this way. It's a process, and we should be able to put that directly into there. Doesn't have to be the iron, but we can put it on the iron. Wow, we're actually going to need another crafter for here. Crafter. Let's just do another. Actually, let's make a gold one. Since we know how to do it automatically anyway. pipe the oxygen to different vents or something. The oxygen can only be distributed via the oxygen distributor, which needs water. We probably can put, because it turns water into oxygen itself. You can't just distribute it any other way, I don't think. Can Sunny speak? Unfortunately not. Sunny is not a speaking type of parrot. He may one day pick up like various noises and stuff, but no, he doesn't exactly speak. So in 4 days this week doing first aid training. Now I'm now a community first responder, as it can take the nearest ambulance 40 minutes to get to my area. Wow, that sounds like a big responsibility. It's kind of one of those things where you don't really want people to be in trouble. Well, obviously you don't want people to be in trouble anyway, but you know what I mean. That's a lot of responsibility. But good luck with that. Right, next. We have finished with that one. We're going to want to know how to make dash plates, and we're going to do that with this way. You can go in here as well. Right, in there. Doesn't have to be exact. Right, then we're going to need fans, which is a craft. Not like that. Fans. We're going to need the large tank, which is like this. Then we're going to need the small tank. Razor has just opened up for some reason, which is like this. Then we get this plate, which we can do with the servo press again. What is Razor doing? Let's put that over here. And then we want to know how to make the these, which can be done like this. Those can all go in there. And then what else do we need? That's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. Just the oxygen loader left, which you already know how to make this. Steel plate, you already know. That you already know. This you don't know. What else? Redstone block. I actually don't think you know how to make. Oh, you do know how to make that. Okay. So in theory, if I just say oxygen, and I say you want to make 12 of these, we're seeing a heckin' load of steel, and it's saying it wants 2 different types of steel. It's saying it wants to add Astra steel. Why is that? Is that because of the process I've done? Hello. Steel, steel, you just say. Good luck, Ardent. Yeah, good luck indeed. The higher tier crafter from Restein's Mortar have a multiple for crafting. I think the Netherite crafter has 125 multiplier, while having like 81 pattern slots for the future reference. Yeah, I know they're a lot better as you go on, obviously. Eventually we will be transferring to AE2 anyway. We're just sticking to this for now. We don't need more than gold tier for right now, really. We are mostly used just for suspected heart attacks or strokes, as everything else is not really classed as life-threatening. So you're only doing light. That's even more responsibility. Anyway, steel. So here we have all the ore steel. That should be the only type. Let's type in steel here. Steel ingot. We've got all the ore steel. These are all Greg Tech. Greg Tech doesn't really matter. So in which case, what part of you is saying it's wrong? Did I tell it to use a different type of steel? That's the question. So I only want to use... I want to ore dictionary it. I didn't put exact on any of these, did I? Worried now. What did I say for that? That uses ordinary steel. That uses... This should be using all the same steel. Well, let's make a load of steel and hopefully that it just works. In fact, we could probably put these steel plates into here. Like that. And then we'll try again. Let's make 2. You're saying you're missing a load of these. Okay, make 1. Is it doing press stuff? It is doing press stuff. Because it's using different steel sheets. And it's not auto outputting. That's a problem. We can cheat this though. With an importer. like that. And can I not export from the face? You're annoying. You can be moved then. We do have stuff in there, don't we? Yeah, we don't have things in you though. Let's move you. Let's have Rafter here. Rafter can stay there. You can be these things. And then we want the multi-server press. Have the back be inputs. And sorry, that's the back. Back be input. That be output. And then we'll have the importer. That should work. You're scheduling all that because of that. Right, so let's go oxygen once again. Make one of you. You should be going into there. You are pressing. And we're out. It's my friend's birthday today. Well, happy birthday to your friend. Right, so that has worked. Now, this hasn't been taught how to make steel. So that's something we probably should do. And it's probably using this enrichment chamber. So we want steel. We're going to be doing it here. So we're going to be using this type of steel. And the way we're going to be doing it is by the enrichment chamber. So we're going to do this. Like so. Then we're going to need this in the enrichment chamber again. That's the crusher. Crusher again. Where's the enrichment chamber? Metallurgic? Ah, it's the metallurgic infuser, that's why. And you're like that. That just needs smelting then, doesn't it? What have I said for this? Did I say enrichment? Oh no, that's the energized smelter. That's why. Okay, so you can go in there. And then we need one of these for coal. There you go, that's carbon. We're going to need another crafter. Which is fine. Crafter. Just use an iron one or a regular one. Oh, it is an iron one. An iron one's fine. Iron one's already probably too much overkill. Throw that there. We need to switch you around. There you go. Then we need some cables. And you're now ready. So you will have you and you. So if we were to do oxygen and make 11 of you, you should start crafting because you're going to make the steel now. Yes, you are. So you're doing that. You are actually going so fast you're not filling in the third one, and I wonder why that is. Also, you're not exporting now, which is a big problem. I don't know what I broke there. So we would like another importer. Import. You there and you there. Should now import. If you say the back is outputs. Yeah, that is outputting, and this is actually going back into here. Lord Crafter, how are you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Right, so now we need to smelt, which should be in there. Steel dust into steel. You actually haven't exported. Also, we're going to need a lot more coal enriched. So we want some coal. And let's do that. Don't know why there was loads of flint in there. Actually, I do know why there was loads of flint in there. There was loads of flint in there because we were obviously making lots of gunpowder. I think in the end, when I was making my base, it worked out to be about a stack and a half of gunpowder in the end. Sweet. It's a lot we're getting through it. Hey, there you go. The steel dust actually went down a little bit. Does that mean we're smelting over here? Or where are we at in the old crafting system? Machine doesn't accept. Is that because you're full? Yeah, you're currently making the steel plates. Probably should get an upgrade in there. What augments do we have? You're making roses. Do we need roses still? We have 512. We can probably slow down the old roses for a second. Let's put that in there and that in there. That'll speed up the process tenfold. Still going to be quite a lot. So this is the problem. So this is just going to work its way along. For right now, we can sort of figure out vague areas that we're going to need. The oxygen loader as well. We don't need that. We should have left that in there. It would have been one less thing to craft. But never mind. Never mind. Wow, we are seriously getting through all of this, though. I don't exactly know how it's figuring out what to put where. And this should... Steel. It hasn't made any steel dust. Machine doesn't accept. You are making there. You've got 150 odd for them to work. You're nearly done though. You're saying machine doesn't accept because you're full. And then the press is saying it doesn't accept because it's trying to do all these first. Okay. So I think this is still working. It's just trying to do all the other things. Auto eject is still off, so maybe that's why. Auto eject is still off where? Here? It certainly sped up the process. It was moving beforehand, but this has sped up the process. So thank you for spotting that. It's not fully automated yet, but that's fine. So you are now smelting in there. You're very slow. We should change that. We're going to change this pattern very quickly. To be this. We just want to automatically smelt it like that. So we're going to have you. Oops. What is it? Control? Shift? No. How do you do the thing? I thought it was shift. Shift right click? What is it? How do I increase it? What if I just did steel dust? What's the button I'm looking for here, chat? Alt? Alt. There you go. $32 too much. Have you broken now? Probably have broken because you're using a different thing. Right, so if we do cancel, then we do oxygen. We're making 11 of these. You should now go into here. There you go. That's a lot better. Did I miss how much of the base has been built? The base is pretty much fully built. We're on the moving stage now. Cool. That should probably be enough of that in there. So we don't need any more of that for right now. So you're being done. You are... Plates. Only 14 plates left, and there's 340 of those. So it's going to be a long old time. And it's actually using that other oxygen cloder now. So the other thing is actually the gravity normalizer, but we can do this later. Because this is going to require a lot of diamonds. I mean, we do have a lot of diamonds, but it's also a lot of dash. So I can't be bothered with all of that. We're going to need a lot of mechanical pipes. We're going to need... The basics probably only going to be good enough. But let's get a couple of more basics. We are out of steel. Of course we are. Because we are using so much steel. So can we cross-process? And we'll just make another stack of these afterwards. That should just hopefully do both at the same time. Yeah, it is starting to process the other ones. Good. So it can do two at the same time. Besides that, I think we're pretty good. He AFK'd the schematic cannon, so yes, the building is complete. He has to put the oxygen in. Yes. We're just putting the oxygen in, and then we're going to actually start moving things in a relatively logical way. First, it's going to be drawers, then it's going to be refined storage, and then we're going to slowly move over machines And this is where we're going to be starting to do dedicated areas. Some stuff it is going to stay back here, like the processing, the ore processing, that might stay back here for right now. There's still other things we have to do. We have to move power over, of course. So there is a lot of work to be done. We haven't even finished the first one yet. What are we doing right now? What are we processing? You're scheduled. You're stored. You're obviously doing your bit. You're still smelting, but you're not smelting. Is it because you need to have 32 in there in total before you do this now? Is that what I've done? Or are you still making other things? I'm very confused how this works. Has also this taken priority now? I think I've messed things up by doing these two together. That's actually finished. What have I done? The plates are working. You say you're scheduled, but nothing's being made. You say you're processing, but you're not actually doing anything. You're also not smelting, despite saying that you have steel. Oh, I don't know what the heck it's doing. It's making the steel plates, though. I can only hope. I can only hope. Let's go try and figure out locations. We'll probably use just a little bit. Actually, we can't. We can't use a little bit locations, can we? Do you know of any good mod packs that use Tinker's Construct and other mods? I haven't been able to find any. Not for 1.20. I mean, if it only got updated the other day, I doubt there are many mod packs at all for 1.20 that have Tinker's Construct, to be honest. I mean, there are other mod packs from previous eras. I mean, I'm sure there's 1.16 packs. I mean, SevTech Ages, which we had as a mod pack on the server for a time, that had Tinker's Construct. Pretty much any pack 1.12 has it. The machines are men, just like us. They can't do multitasking. Absolutely. This is completely broken. I think I might just cancel these. Is that going to fix this? Or is this going to give me steel here? No. I don't know what it's doing. I'm going to do it manually. Let's do a stack of you. And then when we have enough enriched iron, we should be going into here. Enriched iron is not coming into here. Is that because it's counting this? It is! It's counting this now. That's silly. I reckon some of the other craft took it from here and it couldn't do it. Hexit 2 is Tinker's and I love it, to be honest. Hexit 2, that's from ages ago. Isn't that like 1.7.10 or earlier? It might even be 1.2.5. Still says 4 processing. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think it can't recognize that multiple are coming out of here at once. So when it comes out of here and it pulls, say, 3 out, it's counting it as 1, and that's why some was left behind. That's the only thing I can imagine here, because it's doing parallel processing here. So we're probably going to have to change the... we'll have to change the pattern to not just say 1 at a time and do it in bulk. That way it will sort of stop doing that. See, it says there still needs to be 4 more. Let's put another stack in. And then it's probably going to stop. Yeah, there you go. Now it's processed it. Even though there's probably a lot more than that that's just come in here. Yeah, look, there's the enriched iron there. Interesting. Now you're saying the blend isn't working. Steel. No, there's no steel dust though. I've just been playing on my mod pack this whole time. What sort of mod pack do you have? Have you made your own? I'm not worried about the versions, so if you let me know of any old ones, preferably after 1.12, or at least with swimming, because the old swimming was annoying. It wasn't even swimming, it was bobbing and hoping. Right, it says the blend is done now. So, iron. We had a lot more than 8 in there. We've just done 2 stacks. So where is it all gone? I mean, we've got plenty of stuff, so I'm not too worried, but... There's 2 in there, 4 in there. This should be going up rapidly now. See, there's only 4. 5. 6. There should be a lot more than that here. So what's happening? There should be a lot more. We've just put another stack in. So where's it going? There's only 13 and we just put a stack in. Where's it all going? Did it auto smelt? Is it somewhere else? It's gone into the system. It's exported somewhere. I don't have enrichment being used for anything else. I don't have reactor glass being made. That's the only other thing. Where the hell is all my iron gone? So you should have one enriched iron come up. The enriched iron hasn't come out. It's not in here, but it's not even in the system. Where are you going? Where are you going? Why has it gone into here? Ah. Let's take that off. Hey, look, there's a load of enriched iron in here, and I don't know how it got there. That's the main reason why it probably wasn't working, chat. That's Hexit 1 with the 1.5. Hexit 2 is newer. It's 1.12, so yes, you are right. It's 1.12. Fair play. Yes, my own pack, but I can't be bothered to learn how to post it, and it is just mods like I like are in the pack. That's fine. That's what most people do. Pappy, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you did ever want to post it, it is literally dead simple. I didn't think it was as simple as it was. I had to learn from someone else who's in our community, but it is relatively simple. Right, so that's actually worked now. So let's get ourselves a load of steel. There you go, steel blend, and we'll pump that back into the system so we actually get a bit of steel working. Let me out, 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 let me out. Oh. Off. On. You don't, oh no, you need to be smelted, don't you? Hey, Beanie Ood, thank you so much.
To the community.
Also, Therion, I did see you subscribed as well. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I need you to go into there. All the steel. Right, logistic pipes. There you go. No, I don't want logistic. I want mechanical. Logistics will be good later on, but that's what we want. So you're done, you're done. We'll use those. You need to go back in here.
I see it's your first time here, Beanie_Iud.
I've watched all your R's videos. Oh, wonderful. I hope they helped. Right, so the oxygen. Oh, we have a few that are done now. Oxygen. I can't spell oxygen, apparently. So I've got just a handful left. But we've got 5 for right now. So let's go into the old system. How are we doing this again? Tanks. So, yeah. First things first, we're going to want you and you. Oxygen is going to slowly run out, so we're going to have to do this relatively quickly. Let's put you there. We'll put this type here. I'll put you, not like that. You there. Then you need to be push-pull. And you should sort of, yeah, instantly fill up. So then we are going to want you, and we're going to want to push-pull. You now have oxygen. So we want to go somewhere over here now. Is there the measure tool? Measure. There is a measuring tape. We can probably make this very quickly. I got introduced you to this amazing mod. Just got introduced to this amazing mod. It's a very good thing. I'm amazing. How are you? Sorry for caps. I'm glad you're amazing. Have you had all your issues sorted out? Of course. Measuring tape. Space station. Right, so we want to go from you. Okay, let's go from you to the edge here. So that is 16 by 4 to this corner. So if we go... Where's the 16? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we'll go somewhere here. Probably. Hopefully this works. So then we need you. We'll need pipe. You. Push, pull. And we're actually going to need these flux points as well. Need loads of these flux points. And then if we visualize you...
I see it's your first time here, Akmodded. Welcome.
Hello, Akmodded. How are we doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are very close. I believe this area where I'm in is my oxygen ticking down. Actually, not ticking down. This might be overlap then. I'd rather have overlap than not, though. And then up top, we need to do a vent. That's the other thing. Oh, vent. Hover down, please. Vent. So is that working? I think that's good. I'm not seeing my oxygen actually peak down. I mean, I could move this like 2 blocks over to get the min max. But I think that is good. Almost all of them except the car. Buying one in a week though. Buying what? 5.6k euros in an online casino. Wow. How'd you manage that? Wait, you're building this base in space? Yeah, the base in space is built. We're doing the oxygen now. We're doing all the other layouts. Right, so we want to go try and keep this symmetrical. Really, what we should do is do one side and then we can do the old flip thing with building gadgets, but that'll be a little bit pain. So we want to go 16 by 4, don't we, to get to the edge? 14, 15, 16 by 4. So that's 16 by 4. No name came up there, but it said Vinicius Lude. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Alright. That's 9. Oh, sorry. Where's the number? I can't see the number on this side. That's the problem. I might just do it randomly. This is too painful. Let's go for you. You. Oops. If I put you on wrench mode, I do. Sweet. Now we need to go home and get loads of points. I've seen some people commenting about power energy and work that it's cheaper to make them flux. Power still uses redstone flux, but yes, it is relatively cheaper. It's a good mid game. Bought a bonus for 50 euros, won 3k. Spinning a wheel for €1, won 2,600. That is very, very lucky. I thought you said that you're an extremely unlucky person. Right, flux points. We don't know how to make any of these. We don't have any of these. 14. That's all we can make. That's fine. What? We have more obsidian than that. Where's our metal working? Over here? Yes, you. I would like you to become obsidian, please. Let's get loads of obsidian. So I'm buying a Volkswagen Passat 1.9 TDI. I don't know what TDI is, so I'm usually so unlucky though. How much is the insurance for that though? So don't buy a car that's so much that the insurance will eventually wipe everything out, you know? Plan ahead, plan ahead. That should be enough. Sweet. Points. What's that? ME wireless access point. Okay. There you go. 12. How are we doing the old oxygen? Are they all done now? Oxygen. 7. Sweet. Something tells me we're going to need a few more, but for right now, this is good. Right. You could bet everything on red and win big time, you know. Yeah, that is an option. Still not one I'd recommend. Right, you. How are we doing on distribution? Yep, I'm losing here. Let's move it over. Let's go 2 blocks. Okay, we got 1 tiny block here. Let's move 1 more block over. You can leave the point there. Should put this on wrench mode, really, shouldn't we? There you go. That is pretty much min-max now. Now we need a vent. Sweet. And you should be good. How are we doing in here? Alright, we do have gap here, but, you know, I'm never going to fly specifically in those corners. Although, over here I might. How do I do it so well over here? Okay, I didn't do it well over here. Ugh. This is not going as well as I thought it would, you know. Insurance is like 800. You shouldn't, but you could. No betting on red. I'd rather the safe option. That money saved me. I bet it did. Wise words, Pappy. Good decision. Learned from my friend of mine. He won 3.7k euros, spent it all betting and lost it. Yeah, that's how the turntables, you see. I wish there was an easy way to configure these. Or a better way. This is only push and pull. I wonder if I can put these in like an array. They're like linked together. No. I think I was saying this last time, chat, when we were doing this. Or something similar. Because the Ad Astra tutorial is my tutorial. This is where the pain comes in. I mean, we could just say that we only want oxygen in the top and not the bottom. And then when we just have to have the oxygen unit on for underneath. I really don't know. I want oxygen everywhere. This is really going to hurt me. What's the most efficient way of doing this, chat? Because look, now I need to move it like 3 blocks backwards. Like 3 blocks that way, but then it still won't cover the top. Is there any other distribution? Emits a redstone signal when oxygen is detected. Shift right click to invert the signal. Right click to change what it detects. I might just do it purely in the top. But not in the bottom. Still leave that there. Gravity we'll get rid of for now as well. Make arcs there where there is no air for detail. What do you mean? What do you mean, sir? So we could have these in like locations like this, but there's no pipage. Also, this doesn't count as a solid thing. 2 oxygen on the bottom and 1 in the corners with no oxygen. What do you mean? Thing is, this only works with sealed units. If I put a pipe here, it'd no longer be sealed. Why can't you just have them hanging from the ceiling? Where do I put you? 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 Where do I put you that makes it look nice? I was working. What's the issue? The issue is that I can't get an even spread of oxygen distribution. And I want it to still look relatively symmetrical. I was going to put all of these underground, so it don't really matter, but these are things that are kind of expensive to make. Part of me is saying to make one of these. Will also fill held items with oxygen when in rain. Water requires oxygen can in inventory. That's the thing, it only requires oxygen. Use electrolysis to create breathable oxygen from water. Will also fill the jetpack module. So this requires water. What's the zip gun? Oh, it's like a grappling hook. So I could just have tanks, like large tanks, but I don't want to keep really filling these unless I can wireless refill them, which I don't believe there is a way of doing it. The oxygen distributor is the only way. I think I am just going to have the bottom be no oxygen and the top be oxygen. How do we make it look pretty? How do we make it? I'm going to start from the other side because then things aren't going to go in the hallway. Let's start this side. Try to get the enchant. There's an enchant. Space breathing. Can breathe in Ad-Astra dimension. Uses energy or durability. I still need the oxygen can in the inventory. That's the problem. Oxy. Oh, that's because I got oxy. Oxygen. Or if I type in breathing. Breathing upgrade. Oh, here you go. This is for new Mattercraft. I wonder if I need oxygen in my inventory for that. Because this one does. Water this module gives water breathing bonuses when used in the environmental controller. Inhalation purification helmet. Applies a miniature electromagnetic field around the breathing apparatus, preventing select potion effects. Okay, not that. Not sure. Is there no full block pipe? What do you mean? Technically, yes. For Greg Tech, you can get these really thick boy pipes. Really thick boy pipes. I mean, there are obviously the pipes from Ad-Astra. They will meet the aesthetic, but I just don't know how to make it, because it would be lovely if I could just have this, say, there. I'd have that there, and then this would just automatically get stuff. I mean, I probably could use something like laser IO to do it wirelessly. That way everything's on the outside, but then you just see it on the outside of this place. Andy crafted. What's that?
I see it's your first time here, Breakish. Welcome.
Hello, Breakish. What do you have to pipe into the oxygen thing? I'm just going to be using the basic mechanical pipes to pump water directly in this, because this can automatically create recipes. Look, oxygen to oxygen. That's weird. That's the oxygen loader, that's why. Why can't you? I wonder if there's a config. I'm gonna have a quick look. Can I change a config to just make this infinite? Because if I can do that, I might as well go to this screen instead of just looking at a goddamn screen like that. Where is it? We want instances. CurseForge. Instances. All the mods 9. Configs. Add Astra. Where's Add Astra? They're not an Add Astra. Add Astra JSync. Add Astra client. These aren't using. I don't think there's an Add Astra config. What? Cheating? If you do that, pump up water consumption? Why? I've got 2.1 billion. It wouldn't make a difference. Default configs. I don't think there even is, though, to be honest. If it is a liquid, how about using wireless routers? I think that's what it's called. Let me look it up real quick. Wireless routers. Do you mean modular routers? Because it's the same thing. I generally don't think there's a way anyway. There's no config setting for Ad Astra. There's no file. And there's no thing. All default settings? No, that's shaders and stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'd prefer to use laser IO. Although, can you turn off the actual laser itself for laser IO? Thing is, there are Ad Astra JSON-C files, but I can't actually edit those. Edit with Notepad++. Can I do that? It looks like I can do it. Alright, what do we have here then? Cryo freezer, blah blah blah. How many pages? Oh, it's not very long. Steel tier, dash tier, Ostrom, iron, steel, tier, capacity, water pump, energy pack, water, energy capacity, max distribution blocks, 6,000. There we go. That's what we want to change. I'm probably gonna have to close down the game. Let's see, what is this in? This is in... Yeah, this is the entire config file. I'm going to have to shut down the game quick and I'll reload it. Found it. 6,000. So the tick rate is 1 tick equals at which oxygen distributor and gravity normalizer will recalculate the distributed danger. Okay. Distribute refresh is every 100 ticks. The tick rate... yeah. Right, so that's 6,000. We're changing this to 1 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. That looks a lot better. Save. I'm glad that I have Notepad++. Now, hopefully that has saved. Is there a config file for Ad Astra? Yes. Unbalanced. It's unpainful. That's what it is. Let's see if there is a pump up thing. Hey, nice stream by the way. Oh, you asked this last time. What language do we speak? Let's see if there is a thing. The maximum number of blocks that oxygen distributor and gravity normalizer can be distributed to. Yeah, that's that. Then we have max distributor. The tick rate. That's the refresh rate. The pipe refresh rate is 50. There's no like usage. Water pump energy tick 20 type long. Don't know really know. Oh, that's to do with the pump itself. Thing is, there's no like usage. All we're doing is changing the amount of error. It's probably not going to change the amount of water actually uses. So I imagine the same amount of water will be used. It's just that it's going to use more area. That's the only thing I can think of here. I'm trying to see if there's a way of making it more fair. I could just completely disable oxygen damage. That would be OP. Use normal gravity for all planets. False. Yeah, we don't want that. I will still put gravity everywhere because that's a lot easier to do. An air vortex is created when the oxygenator structure breaks its seal, causing every entity inside to rapidly be sucked out. This setting disables that. No, we want that. Yeah, let's do the air vortex. It's actually set to false. So if we set that to true... Oh no, disable air vortex false. Okay, so we do have the air vortex. Yeah, the rest of it I can't actually change, unfortunately. Don't think that's overkill. 1 million is not overkill. We probably won't have a base that ever does 1 million. If it feels 1 million now, isn't it going to run out of like all the time? Well, that's what we're going to test. Cool Iron Man in the background. Which one? That one? That one? That one? 12 ones to have. Is there one down there? No. Oh, there's actually an Iron Man back there. There's 4 Iron Mans on that shelf. I'm glad you like them all. 1 million of what? Squares that the oxygen distributor distributes to. We'll see how it works. I think it was a laser IO I was originally thinking of, and then just turned the laser visuals off. Yeah, that would be what I would do. But the only reason I would have to do it would be for aesthetic. Hello. I have already said hello to you, Alex. Have you shaved? I see I had a shave and a haircut. Yeah, I would only use laser IO for aesthetics, but the thing is I would still have to try and see, well, one, I would have to see what the range is, still do all the laser IO on the ground, and then just have the oxygen distribution on top. And the only thing it would be is just piping water to it wirelessly. It's annoying that those ender port things, you know, from power, don't work for fluids. It's so good to have a wireless water thing that was just something small like that. I could just boop, plug in. Because then I could just dot these things around anywhere. I probably still could use those ender things from power to actually power these oxygen distributors. That's not a bad idea. But then it'd be the water that's the problem, piping the water. I've got no problem. I've got enough resources, chat. This is what I've come to the conclusion of 1 million. I've got so many resources that it's not wasting resources. I've got 12 times ore creation with iron and a builder that is automatically getting everything for me. So it doesn't really matter that it's already at 1 million. Because the amount of ingredients it would use is negligible. All it does is waste my time waiting for them to be built. If that makes sense. Make a cuckoo clock in Minecraft using the crate mod, then power it, and when you go to bed is your world. Sorry? Cuckoo clock sounds a bit like a lot. So why is the screen not Minecraft? Did something break? No, nothing broke. The mods are loading up. Yeah, we had to restart because I changed the config. Hopefully it works. If it just didn't work, then it's back to square one. I love how that when my computer loads up things, it just breaks my camera, even though my camera is a separate entity. I've just realised I don't have a drink. I have something to talk about, actually. I know a lot of you guys here are anime enjoyers. Today I finished solo leveling.
Drink.
God damn it. I bet that was you, Alex, wasn't it? Yeah, I finished... Yeah, it was. Hydrate. I finished solo leveling today because the dubbed episode came out last night. And I only watched dubs. Like a scumbag. No, because I can't read quick enough. That was really good. I love anime. I know you love anime. I didn't know that solo leveling season 2 was coming out in Q4 of this year. I'm so glad I have to wait less than a year for season 2. And then I started looking up My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia season 7 starts on May 4th or May 7th. Like 2-3 weeks time. Solo leveling is amazing. Do you like it? I did. I loved it. I wish there was more fighting. I feel like it should have been more than 12 episodes, considering you already knew the amount of hype that was behind it. I hope that season 2 is 24 episodes, but I doubt it will be. I was scared that was my phone. Wait, what was your phone? Or your phone going, drink, drink, drink. Did you read the manhwa too? I don't read anything. Hydration is important. It's very important. I just don't have anything. I'm halfway done with One Piece. Halfway. So what have you done? 600 episodes nearly, or 550? I'm pretty sure it's at 1100 episodes. I started One Piece. I got 108 episodes in and gave up because I just found it too tedious. I really gave it a good go. I watched like however many arcs, but it was just the same thing over and over and over and over again. Didn't really like it. But I think at the same time, I need to give it enough time to get into the more modern day, because when I watched Naruto, obviously that's a lot less episodes. Naruto, the original series of Naruto, that was very much like 25 episodes for one fight. But I watched Naruto as a kid, so I had that nostalgia there. One Piece I never watched. But then Naruto Shippuden I didn't watch until I was a lot older. All the animes I've watched so far has been... Oh, please don't. No, your camera screwed up, but I thought it was my phone. Oh, I see. I watched like 500 episodes right now. Yeah, you're just under halfway then. Solo leveling gonna be peak anime in the future, you reckon? Why is that peak anime? I mean, I'd argue like Jujutsu Kaisen had some amazing fights. I finished that a little while ago as well, season 2. That was amazing. That was a whole season of pure fighting. And it was great. Is Iron Man your favorite superhero? Probably not. I don't think I have a favorite superhero, really. Right, we're in. As a quick test, we're just going to throw it here on the wall. And if it does work how I wanted it to, then we're done. We'll throw it underground. God damn it. God damn it. Are you there? Push pull. You point. It still says only 6,000, chat. Although it says 6,000. Really liked it. It's really liked it. I think it's done it though. The whole base is currently like getting this blue effect. It's definitely worked. Let's turn this off. Turn off visualization, please. Right, it's definitely worked. Oxygen is still a problem now, though. We have our little reader here, don't we? Yeah. Oxygen isn't done, though. Not oxygen, gravity. So what we'll do is we need to get a vent on here. Get a vent on there. And a vent on there. Sweet. We have oxygen everywhere, don't we? It actually says oxygen no. We are actually losing oxygen. Dudes, I set it to 1,000,000 and it's still not even 1,000,000. Or it is 1,000,000, but there's more than 1,000,000 blocks here. That can't be right. This is all saying... Is it just because I've ran out of oxygen? What are you doing? You have oxygen. You're just not physically getting enough power. Bypass limit. That's why I'm lagging. It can't do it. It physically cannot do it because the power keeps running out. So it's distributing it and then it needs to fill up again. I've overdone it. We're going to have to change the config. 1,000,000 is way too much. Also, it's extremely laggy. That's better. Or is it better? Just keep chucking them on. Hi Mondays, I'm here for the moment. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today, Stepan? Oh, and I started One Punch Man not too long ago. I'm waiting for One Punch Man Season 3 still. Jujutsu Kaisen, ReZero, Attack on Titan, Seven Deadly Sins, a couple of Dragon Ball series, and one other I can't remember. ReZero, I think I watched Season 1, but never again. Never the rest. Attack on Titan, I literally finished like 2 weeks ago because I didn't realize the last episode came out on January 8th. I was well annoyed. Seven Deadly Sins, I think I have watched all of it, but I think there's a couple of new things that have come out recently, and I can never remember which season's what. Right, this is definitely broken. We're gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to reset, and we'll change to something a little bit more reasonable because it just can't do it. But I pause through episodes to watch different anime. Like every once in a while, I'll watch Black Clover. Black Clover, has that finished yet? Because I know they stopped at like episode 132, and then there was a movie, and then I couldn't tell if there was anything else after that. Right, edit with 1++. Right, so what should we do? Should we do 20,000? That's probably a little bit more reasonable. 20,000. At least it's not a random number. 6,000 just seems a bit random, 6,000 blocks. We'll start with 20,000 and see what happens.
First time here, Gengar Infinity. Welcome.
So we're gonna have to wait for this to all load up again, but that's fine. Gosh, Extreme Reactors is so annoying. Why is that? I actually have my first episode of Extreme Reactors coming out at 11 today. Because that is what everyone voted for. The Rising of the Shield Hero is my favorite anime. I watched the whole of season 1. And then I thought it was a bit too... I don't know. I really enjoyed season 1, and I started season 2, and season 2 just didn't feel the same for me. And then I started looking up on forums, and a lot of people were saying the same thing, that it just sort of died after season 1, and I don't know why. Change the screen back. Well, it doesn't matter now, does it? By the time I finish One Piece, I'll be dead. Most likely. Have you tried an Entangler? Would that possibly work? It's not the problem, really. I mean, the Quantum Entangler portal we can use, but the problem isn't so much the wiring. The problem is getting an even spread of oxygen distributors. Now that's at 20,000, hopefully this will work, and I'll put them back underneath, and then we can just hide all the wiring. It'll be fine. I'm hoping 20,000 will give us a better spread, because 6,000 wasn't quite enough for me. A million was overkill. It was overkill. I did think that the machine would automatically be able to update its power usage, but clearly not. Imagine trying to blow up a balloon the size of a football stadium with the power of your lungs. Yeah, it doesn't work. It's not a bad analogy. Not a bad analogy. The manga hasn't ended yet, so still more anime to come out. What's that, Jinga? Also, welcome on in. Which anime are you talking about, or which manga? Since it's not manhwa, I assume it's not solo leveling. Good night and good luck. Good night, Stepan. Thank you so much for stopping by. I know it was brief, but it was lovely to have you here. My reactor keeps giving me an error. That means you haven't built it correctly. If you right-click, that generally tells you which location it is that you have a problem in. When you are building your extreme reactor, how are you doing it? If you're building anything bigger than a 5x5x5, then you need to use the reinforced type of everything. If you use the basic type of everything, it doesn't work. The basic can only go to a maximum of 5.5x5x5. Reinforced can do anything bigger. But you can only do it as big as the config has allowed in the mod pack. I don't know what it is in whatever mod pack you're playing. But you can configure it up to a maximum of 256 by 256 by 256. That's the largest extreme reactor you can make, provided you change the config. Gotcha. Season 1 of the Shield Hero was a finished story. A fallen dude rising as a shield. Everything else is like a bonus stuff no one asked for. How is it a finished story, though? They didn't finish killing all the waves. There was a whole another dimension of enemies. I feel like it wasn't finished. Season 2 was a little lackluster. Season 1 was really good. Well, Season 2's half the episodes as well, which I think isn't too bad. I love that you read comments, unlike other streamers, and you take the time to react and read them. I try to read everything. I know you mean chat, not comments. When it comes to actually reading comments on my videos, I am useless. I literally remember the last time I read comments. Well, that's a lie. I read every single comment. Replying to every single comment, no, I don't do. The last time I replied to comments, I was in Spain in July of last year in a pool, and I spent 3 hours in the pool replying to comments that I hadn't commented yet. From that point, I was like, I should actually start replying to these as they come up. That just hasn't happened. So I haven't replied to comments in nearly a year. I've got so many. 1 or 2 sometimes I do, especially if it's a serious question, but I'm really bad at replying to comments. I read them as soon as they come up because I get them emailed whenever I get comments, but I just never reply to them straight away, and I should. But sometimes I'm just at work and I get home and I go to bed and blah, blah, blah. It's finding time. It takes a lot of hours sometimes. You should know Mondays, of course, I'm doing the biggest, but have you set it to do the biggest? If you haven't changed the config, then you won't be able to do the biggest. He's probably talking about One Piece. One Piece still has manga to read, really. I thought One Piece, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, the author of One Piece has said the ending is coming this year. I'm pretty sure the end of the manga is coming. I wonder if Ad Astra would ever add something that would basically allow you to terraform a moon or planet. Probably not by itself. It's not really that type of mod. It's more of an exploration, more of something, really. By biggest, I mean 32 by 32 by 48. That's not too bad then. It's bigger than the fission reactor, so. But what are you going to power it with? Are you going to have the best fuel rods in? Because there's many. If you were going for pure brute power, you could fill every interior square with fuel rods. However, that being incredibly inefficient on fuel. Most people do a checkered pattern. You could do a lined pattern, a row pattern. Something I didn't find out until I did my tutorial today, although I didn't show it in the tutorial. You don't have to have them all in the y-axis. You can have them in the x-axis or the z-axis. You can't mix and match, but you can go sideways if you want to. I didn't actually test it, but it said in the book you could. Come on, game, load for me! I swear it loads quicker when I'm not streaming. I get it already before I start streaming, unless I'm running really late, and then it works. Can you also believe that we've been trying to deal with the oxygen for an hour and a half now? I thought we would have moved in nearly everything. I thought it'd be like slapping down a handful of these and we'd be done. It's never the case. It's never that easy. Right, you. What are you doing now? Change. Change to 20,000. Come on. Or do I have to break down and place a new one? You could terraform with the destruction damage and building gadget. Yeah, you could. Right, let's break that and put it down again. You are only doing 6,000. Why? Why are you charging? Ah, it's going off there. Why? Why didn't it work, chat? I did remember to save, just saying. I know it's not the big thing. I know you can't see. It's changed it. Oh, I changed the wrong one. I changed the wrong one. Oops. Oops. What I changed was the Energizer's energy capacity. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this to be 20,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. File save. I don't know what the default of the Energizer's energy capacity was. Will you reload automatically? No. Add and I changed this. There you go. I've changed it to 2 million accidentally. We're never going to use it, so it doesn't really matter. But that's quite funny. Damn it, I changed the wrong one. We're going to have to wait for it. I don't want to reload it again. How did I miss that? Why did it change back to 6,000? God damn it. Can't you do Control Z on the file? Control Z. What's Control Z? You mean undo? No, I can't. I tried it because I already closed it and I reopened it.
Summer is going for a little lurk.
Also, I didn't change it to 20,000. Changed it to 2 million, of course. Right, that's now set to... I wonder if I can just reload the world instead of the whole pack. Thanks for the lurk, though. If I can just reload the world, this would be so much better, but I doubt it. It says in here 20,000 now. Let's see, if I close it and then reopen it. Close it, edit with notepad. It says 20,000 still. Hopefully it works. Who knows? What other anime have I watched? Class of the Elite I'm watching. I finished 1 and 2 just before season 3 started being released. Now I'm waiting for season 3 to be released. The rest of it. I think I've got like 5 more episodes left for dubbed to watch for Classroom of the Elite. Isn't there a prequel as well called The White Room? I haven't watched that. I won't watch that until I finish season 3. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. What other things? What other things? I could actually... Let's have a look at my things. Boruto. I'm still watching Boruto. I've got loads of episodes to watch that. Martial Magic of Magic and Muscle Season 2. Still waiting for that to be dubbed up. I don't think it's fully finished yet. Daily Life of the Immortal King. What was I watched? 3? I don't even remember what that series is, but I've watched 2 seasons of it. Rising the Shield Hero, got that. I've got like 2 or 3 more episodes left of Mob Psycho 3. Mob Psycho 100 Season 3. Season 1 and 2... Well, Season 1 was brilliant. Season 2 was worse. Season 3 was dreadful. World Trigger Season 3. I mean, I've got so many things here. So many things. Comey Can't Communicate. Bleach I need to give a proper go. I've watched like 2 episodes of that. But I know Bleach is massive and obviously it was brought back. What's another thing? There's another thing that I was watching and then I just stopped out of nowhere and it was actually decent. It was quite a big one as well. I believe it had a decent amount of fighting in it as well. I don't remember. Ah, that was it. I turned into a slime. I woke up in another world as a slime. I watched season 1 or 2 of that, and isn't there like season 4 of that, or like a movie and like 2 side things? So many animes. Devil Was Part-Timer season 2, haven't watched that. Data Live season 3 and 4, haven't watched that. I've got too much anime. Hell's Paradise I started watching. Don't know if I'm really into that one. The Irregular at the Magic High School. I think season 2 or 3 of that's come out now as well. I bet all of you have watched all these animes. Right. Did you work? 20,000. That's the wrong thing. You haven't... No, it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. We're going to have to do the whole thing. God damn it. Break that. And we exit. Comey needs another season for real, for real. Is it good? Have you enjoyed it? I haven't finished all of it, right? This still says 20,000. Maximum distribution blocks 20,000. It's there. We will do... I can't even save it because it's already saved. Right, you're done. Let's try loading it up again. Which number or setting did you need the default value for add Astra config? It was the Energizer. I'm not going to bother changing it back because 2 million isn't a lot when we have our cube that's already at 400 million. So I'm not worried about changing that. Hi Mondays, how are you today? Hi chat. Hello Patrick, how are we doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are seeing me mess with configs because I am partly lazy but also partly stupid. I've watched every anime you mentioned. I bet you have. I bet I could literally go down my list and let me know if you haven't watched anything. I'm going to rapid fire these as well. Love Flops, Farming Life in Another World, Near Automata version 1.1a, The Misfit of Demon King, I've did that one already. The Greatest Demon Lord is Reborn, and then it cuts off. As a Typical Nobody, Vermilion in Gold, Friend Game, Arifureta, From Commonplace to World's Strongest, Galactic Football, that's a great one. Zaki-chan Wants to Hang Out, Plunderer, I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level, God of High School, My Dress Up Darling, Mother of Goddess Dormitories, Hatena Illusions, Love Tyrant, Magical Senpai, Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time, Rio, Rainbow Gates, Reshuffle. I don't know what half these are. Senran Kagura, Shinobi Master, Sankira Undying Love, Ao-chan Can't Study, My Girlfriend is Showbitch, Medaka Box Abnormal, and Medaka Box, Bastard, Mother of... Oh, that's the same Dormitories one. See, I have things bookmarked twice. Hell's Paradise, Wizard Barista, 100, Gleipnir, Orient, She Is Also My Girlfriend, Revenger, UQ Holder, Caution Heroes, The Hero is Overpowered, but... Then it cuts off. I don't know what the but is. But Overly Cautious, Blood Lad, Charlotte, Spectre or Inspector, Infinite Dendrogan, Densetsu no Yusha no Densetsu, Naragami, Certain Magical Index, Certain Scientific Railgun, and Certain Scientific Accelerator. They're all kind of the same thing. Log Horizon, Blood Blockade Battlefront, Tenjou Tengi, Bokusatsu Tenshi Dokuro-chan, Bin Bagami Ga, Mirai Nikki, Dies Irae, and I'm not going to bother reading anymore because there's way too many. Slime 1 is freshly at season 3 now with a sideshow brilliant called Slime Diaries and a movie. Movie was good too. Good to know I'm not that far behind. Komi is something you sit down and watch and cry because either it's funny or the episode ended and you want to watch more. That's fair enough. Do you know I've only ever cried to one anime, and that was Clanad. Specifically at the end of Clanad Season 2. Season 1, kind of boring, but Season 2 is better, but you only can understand Season 2 if you watch Season 1. That's the only anime I've ever cried at. Still working on my project in Minecraft Worlds. Giant Railroad. Are you using Create for that? Are those you want to watch or you have watched? All of my bookmarks are ones that I have not finished yet. Obviously, some of them, they say season 2 or 3 or whatnot, so I've watched like one season, but then I'm up to that point. First, you said, and the million is gold. Okay. Is that a list? Could you send it in the Discord? Because there are some that are not worth watching. Not worth. Fair enough. Well, it's just all in my bookmarks. Literally, every now and then, I go on the webpage that I look at for anime, and I just go down and read the synopsis and just go, that sounds good, that sounds good, that sounds good, that sounds good, that sounds good. And I've done that so often, because I do it, like, every 3 months or so, because that's when there's loads of new anime. Then I don't even remember what half of it is. I'm using Create for the Railroads. I've never actually done the Create Railroads. I imagine they're very good, very powerful. I really like the fact that they can just go through portals willy-nilly as well. So yeah, I don't have it as a written down list. Should probably go in the anime section, to be honest. People should... I'm surprised a lot of people haven't said more in the anime channel in the Discord, to be honest. Like, talking about what their favourite things are, how they feel about new things that have come out or finished, or new things they're looking forward to. I am surprised. Right, come on, please load and be 20,000, because I don't want to do this again. If it doesn't work, we're just going to have to stick with it. But the thing is, I know that it worked at 1 million, so why doesn't it work for 20,000? The dumbest thing ever. I found water on the other side of the room. My throat is starting to hurt. My time of watching anime are basically over. Why is that? What's the reason you can't watch anime anymore? you grown out of it? Considering you said you love it, I doubt it. The railroad is 1,000 blocks. Pretty long. You haven't watched a lot, just not the same anymore. I can sympathize with that. My taste in anime has changed a lot over the years. So when I first started saying or recognized I watched anime itself, like when I was a kid, I watched Avatar: Last Airbender, I watched Naruto, I watched all these other things. I didn't quite understand that was anime. I thought that was just cartoons. So the point that I actually started watching anime itself, I think, was 2013. So I've been watching anime for a little while now. My taste certainly has changed in those times. Right, 20,000. Good, you are 20,000. You're using 430 per tick. You are generating enough, and we're still generating power. 20,000. Hang on. That is no wider. This has got to be lying. That's not 20,000, is it, chat? Turn you off. Turn you back on. There's no way that's 20,000. You're doing the underneath as well. Okay, it is doing the underneath as well. It doesn't look like a lot though, does it, chat? Let me up. Let me up. Why can't I fly just directly up, please? It's using 13 buckets per tick and more power. So it is working, but this doesn't look like 20,000 to me. But it is doing the top and bottom. But the question is, why is it going through the concrete? So this should recalculate now and push back. But it shouldn't be going through the floor. It's a sealed unit between the top and bottom. That's what makes me think this is broken. There's no holes here to go into the bottom. Oops. If I break that here, all this blue should disappear. Okay, the blue has disappeared, so it's not actually doing the bottom here. If I do that now, it is. So it is disappearing, but out here, it doesn't look like it's really extending. Let's do this piece of black concrete, just for argument's sake, and say that's the edge. When I fill this in, it should push past that black block. Recalculate. See, it hasn't moved. Or has it moved? It's sort of pushed out that way now. Okay, I think that's what it is. It's pushing out this way. There's I also want to buy a 49-inch monitor. It's going to be so bad to watch on that. That's a big monitor. Add Astra bug, maybe? Well, it worked for 1 million. That's what I don't understand. Okay, got it. So, a short note. Killing slimes for 300 years is good. Demon Lord Reborn is trash. Generic farming in Another World is goofy trash. I could imagine that one. Caution Hero is S tier anime. Really? Right, this hasn't worked out how I wanted it to. See, this is what I mean. 20,000 still doesn't look like a lot. We're just going to dump it randomly now. Right, you there and you there. Put that point there. No, having no gravity is also really annoying. Out there. Out there. Crap. Crap. Let me over. It's quick. There you go. Push, pull. You're working. Right, you are over there. Ugh. God, I hate space. Why do we decide this? It was great in an idea, but it's terrible in practicality. Oh my god. Go down. Ugh. Push, pull. See, that is big overlap. But I think that should be fine. We probably could get this a little bit more in the center. If we could use 8 in here, then I'd be happy. So what's the center? Roughly here. 1, 2, 3. Oxygen? How? Oh no, this area is fine. This area is not. Hang on. Why am I losing oxygen here but not here? Has it inverted or something? It's genuinely inverted. The area it's saying that oxygen should be is not working anymore. You're not working because you've lost power. Have we lost power in the overworld? Change the scene. Thank you very much. We have plenty of power. Can I use these ender things? I might use these ender things. At power. These work across dimension, don't they? Ender gates harden. They do 5k a tick. I'm pretty sure these work across dimension. Power's the only problem we have right now. Nothing but problems, yeah. Whose idea was to do the space base? You're generating power now. So you are generating power. Thing is, this can only take in 250 a tick. It's physically not taking in enough power even at 20,000. What is the point of this config? This is the crappiest config ever. Oh, this is literally undermining everything that I worked for. Oh, is there anything else in here? Here you go. Iron max energy in and out. 100, 150. Desh tier max energy in and out. 250. Ostrom tier max energy in and out. 500. So if you have 500 tier pipes, here you go, iron tier energy capacity, 1,000. Maybe this is what this is. Maybe it's a certain tier of power. So this oxygen loader can hold 20,000. There's nothing in here. Oh, here you go. 20,000. Steel tier energy capacity is 20,000. Thing is, the in and out still sucks. I don't know what to do, chat. This has turned from moving in to trying to put oxygen into space station. Yes. The oil platform doesn't look so bad anymore, is it? No. No, the oil rig looks amazing, but I've done so many streams now to do this space station, it's insane. It's not even putting 5,000 a tick in like this says it should be. It's clearly getting power, so it is working. So if we look here, Dash tier fluid capacity 5,000. Ostrom tier fluid capacity 10,000. So is that just pipes? Is that just pipes? 3k. 3k. It's purely power. Place a few oxygen distributors, then just turn the oxygen and turn off the oxygen damage. You know what? It's just so tempting just to freaking play the game. Electric blast furnace blasting energy per item. Coal generator energy per tick. Allow player to set custom flag images on their rockets. Allow rocket to be launched. The random tick speed for breaking plants, torches, blah, blah, blah. Planet's random tick speed. The Y level rocket, blah, blah. Atmosphere level 600. Common list of planet IDs that should be hidden from the planet screen. No. Oxygen damage. Tempting. Right. Add Astra. And then I think it's called cable. Yeah, 150, 500. There you go. The dash is 500. This electronic capacitor stores energy. Right-click the toggle. Shift right-click to change the distribution mode. I can't put that in here anyway, can I? No. See, look, it's automatically used this. Where's the Ostrom tier then? So if I go pipe, 150, 500. So that's what that is. But it says energy, not Ostrom tier pipe. Oh my god. I have to now create a railroad over 300 blocks over the ocean. Wow, that's far. Is there a way to increase the energy in and out of distributors? That would be the best case, maybe in another JSON file.
Salgado, welcome.
Welcome on in. I didn't hear the name properly because I was talking. Juliana, suck. Suck is the best word to say for this. No, there is literally max distribution blocks and distribution refresh rates. That's it. What other files are there? There is Ad Astra client. What's this? Show oxygen distribution area true. Show gravity normalization area false. Jet suit enable true. Oxygen bar X5. Oxygen bar Y25. Oxygen bar scale 1. So that I assume is the UI. Same with the energy bar. Space muffling true. And the radio. So it's not this one. The other one are the add-on mods. So this is Ad Astra Gicel, which is this Gicel add-on. What's this? Normalize living area within a range. Automate what? Use craft rockets. Gives fuel to a rover or rocket. Why is there this? Hang on. That's a fuel loader. Why is there this gravity normalizer but not an oxygen one? Is there a newer version of Ad Astra? I'm not sure. Why does it say depreciated though? What does that mean? Acid rain proof, gravity normalization unit, space breathing, fireproof. Then you have the acid rain, gravity. I mean, I can just use this enchantment, to be honest, for the boots. I might just do that. Because I can make that. I literally might make that. Unless, yeah, I think I might make this gravity thing, because gravity's peeing me off now. So what, is there like blocks in this maybe? Machines. Fuel loader, fuel capacity, fuel loader. Blocks from fuel loader to... That's what gravity normalizer capacity 9,600. Energy per block 0.5. Gravity normalizer. Max strength. Max length 31. Proof duration 10. Okay, enchantments. Enchantments we know. Gravity normalization. Energy using 10. That's with the other thing. That's not with the enchantment. Tooltip enabled. Yes. Tooltip ignored. Space breathing. Then there's the mechanism, and then there's the Mastercraft. That must be the enchantments then. Okay, so it's none of those. I might just be dying, by the way. Slowly losing oxygen. Then there's a version 2. So there's not a new block. Right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make this and enchant these boots. Because I have to have it on the spacesuit at the moment. Because the breathing doesn't really matter. Unless I can make space breathing not require. Should I do that? Make the space breathing enchantment not require anything. Space breathing energy usage 30. I don't see why it says energy usage. Well, I could just set that to 0 maybe. Oxygen usage on using durability. Oh, so as you breathe, it uses durability. That's terrible. 2 durability per breath. That's what this says. That's not good. I could just set it all to 0 though, couldn't I? Just cheat the hell out of it. I'm going to try and make one of these very quick. So if I can just plug that in, then great. Then I'm going to see if there's a new version of Ad Astra, and if there's not, then life sucks. Not that. I want you. And I need to make new boots. Why do we not have any steel? I bet I have steel plates. I don't have steel plates. Make plates for me fast. Thank you. Gravity. This. So one of you. One of you. Right, how does this work? You require power. Oh, you're no. Oh, that has 9.6 power in and out. Whoop. Yes. Do we have gravity now? Nope. You have power. I don't have gravity. Does this thing not work then? Maybe the mecha suit, since the mecha suit uses energy. No, it says it uses durability. Right, where's the visualization for this? So I should have gravity right now, but I just don't. This is literally the area it's saying. It says it works out there as well. That's dumb. So... Oh, I see. This is every 10 ticks. It's using 5,000. There you go. I have gravity now. No, it says I have gravity, but I don't. Oh, wait. That's because I've got the hover on. There you go. Gravity. So using 600. So if I put this... Well, let's move that to here. There you go. That's that. Why do I have such a high jump? Is it because I'm using that? J? That's the magnet. V? Okay, so that's that. Yeah, you're generating... Look, it's using that much every 10 ticks. That's insane. It's not even worth it for 32 by 32 by 32. Cool, so you're a bust. Let's use the enchantment. Use it. Oh, it still uses durability. Yeah, I did have the jetpack on. Still uses durability. I can't even make the mecha suit yet because I don't have the polonium and stuff required. If I was to actually make the mecha suit... Yeah, this requires polonium pellets. And I don't have polonium because that would require a fission reactor. What about pneumatic raft? Chest. We want the pneumatic chest plate. Requires air canisters, a finished PCB. They're all relatively easy, but this is not relatively easy. This requires a big setup. Oh my god. Whose idea was a space base, by the way? Good evening, Mondays. Hello, Jonathan. Welcome to the pain. All that for a drop of gravity. This is horrendous. I did not think this would be this bad. Let's see if I go into my CurseForge mods. Oh, because it's a straight pack. Right, if I go add Astra. This is on version 1.15.8. Add Astra. Not the film. Add Astra. It was last updated on the 18th of February. That is this version. This is the latest version. Okay, what about the Ad Astra GLC add-on? This gives you what? Ad Astra things for convenience, compatibility. This mod has a few features. Getting ideas. So items, oxygen can store oxygen, transfer to oxygen loader, fill the oxygen, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we know all that. So what are your cans? So this just literally holds you 1,000. What is the ordinary can? Oxygen. So you usually hold 1,000 in the gas can. The last gas can holds 3,000 of oxygen. So what the hell is the point of this? Is it cheapness? That's 1,000. That's 500. Ostrom and netherite. This is netherite to hold 1,000, even though the oxygen already holds 1,000. What's the point in that then? Sliding door key. That's to lock everything. Machines. Fuel loader. Yeah, we're... Right, is there any other Ad Astra extras? Ad Astra extras? There is actually legit Ad Astra. This adds more planets to Ad Astra. Well, that's not what I want. Literally adds planets. God damn. Everything sucks. Lulupork, hello. You need new, up-to-date, more relevant emotes. Probably, to be honest. Just turn off oxygen damage. No one needs to know. I'm so tempted, but I want to do it in a legit way. Search Minecraft mods for Ad Astra. Is there anything else? Join your friends with thousands of awesome tech mods and more. So someone's made a whole pack called Mod Ad Astra. Add Astral Editions? No. Add Astra Extra. Add Extra Editions. What are you? Is an add-on to the module. Obviously, because of this is a dependency. Okay, so what does it give you? Currently, this mod is my first dip into the mod development, so only a few features for expansion. Okay, but what? You got paintings, you got blocks. None of you are machines. You're useless to me. You are useless to me. Great Ad Astra Compact. Star Wars planets for Ad Astra. Ad Astra FTV Compact. 1.19. Oh yeah, I should probably change this to be version 1.20.1. That was very loud and hurt my ears. Mechanism Ad Astra Wars. Ad Astra Proxima Plus. Adds more planets to Proxima Centauri. No meteors. No Ad Astra Hammer. Astral Dimension Galacticraft 4. Should we just throw it all out and do Galacticraft? Adds 3 extra tiered rockets to function as regular as the Ad Astra rocket. Australia. Why has no one made a better oxygen distributor? There's no other add-ons. I'm not going to have a legit way. Chat, we tried. Wait, your screen fixed. What about my screen fixed? Maybe see if there's another mod that adds oxygen distribution. That's what I was trying. Unless there was just oxygen in general. Maybe I could just type in oxygen. Or if I just type in space. Just another mod to give me this. Space Station 2. Get a rocket and live in space. Fabric. That's not good. Let's change that to Forge. Space Race 4. Creating space. These are packs though, aren't they? No actual mods. Oxygen low. Go to Oxygen Low's base building expansion project page. Doesn't help me. I don't think there is one. Galacticraft 4. Mod pack, which includes Ad Astra for space travel. So it's just a pack. I don't think it's going to be a thing, chat. Galactic Born Origin. No. Galaxy Craft Infinity. Collect mystical weapons from different worlds. The mod for adding powerful weapons for pop culture for traveling through dimensions and collecting different resources. That's not what I want. I am going to disable oxygen. Gravitational modulating additional unit. This is a separate mod for the mecha suit. Requires gravitational modular unit, provides additional features. Enable gravity, defy gravity, stop immediately, fix FFV, vertical speed modifier. Doesn't do what I want. How is there not just like an oxygen distributor one? Generic streamer utilities. What? What is this mod? All potions can be configured. They're potions? Commands. Is there commands? I might do a command. Add Galacticraft maybe? There isn't a Galacticraft for 1.20. Peter Griffin has nothing on Chaos. Galacticraft might have a better distributor, yeah, but it's not a mod. It's not a mod I can use. That is the problem. Deep State Galactic. Deep Rock Galactic inspired. Oh, it's a resource pack. The Dola Galaxy. It's about trading, apparently. Galaxium? Galaxycraft? No, nah, there's nothing. It's nothing. There's nothing. We're gonna do it. We're gonna completely get rid of oxygen pain. Because I can't be dealing with this chat. Maybe later on we will. I don't mind doing it, but doing it on stream is just pain. It is just pain. Right. Rocky lawn, blah, 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 blah. Disable oxygen. True. Use normal gravity for all planets. True. I want to live in space happily. Do you know what I am going to do though? I will go, because I know Chosen Architect, he went to space for a period of time. Now, I don't know if it was because he was using his suit, but I am going to see what he did for his space station. Because this sucks. I wonder if I could look at it now. While we get this to load. If anyone knows what he already did, then great. I know he had a lot smaller area of a base and it was all locked off in individual places, but still. Chosen Architect. What did you do in your space base, little man? He's been playing steampunk, apparently. Modular space base. That's what he did. It's not going to be in all different things, are you? Nah. Not on stream. Just time to take a bio break. And if things get fixed while you're away, then miracles do happen. Ah, yeah, that's it. Miracle. It happened all miraculously. Yeah, you're Chosen Architect. Automation. Oh, he actually has things set up. Modular base. This was him making his modular base. Yeah. What about when you're actually in space? Right, you're in space. You're building the base. Is your base built? No, right, building. Right, you've built everything. How's he breathing? Yeah, he's using breathing. He's got space breathing using his pneumaticcraft. God damn it! God damn it, man! We still believe in you. I don't know if I believe in enough. God said, let there be oxygen and gravity everywhere. Yes, on the 7th day. On the 7th day, gravity was just existing everywhere all the time. It's the one bit of cheating I've done. Well, I got into the configs of the distributor, but I only have a surface level of programming understanding, so not really much I can do. Yeah, right, I don't know. If I knew how to code, I would have it recoded that I could change the input power. That's the only thing. If I could change it to 20,000 and have a higher input of power, then it would work. But because there is a limit of 250 EU or RF a tick, which is so silly, it's causing the problems. I would be no problem with making it a major power sink, because we're going to be making all these different reactors anyway. We're going to get the fusion reactor. We're going to have 4 spirited power reactors. We're going to have an extreme reactor. We're going to have the mycelial reactor. We're going to have all this power generating literally millions per tick, that I wouldn't mind oxygen being just a general, just a power sink. I wouldn't mind that, because I can't set the limits. It's terrible. What's the point in being able to actually have the distributor have more distribution but not power? It can take more water. I believe I used 100k uranium to fill my reactor. That's quite a bit. Put a few trees and make it believable. You know what? I was tempted to see if there was something like that I could do, where if I had enough trees in the base, would oxygen just populate itself? Everyone knows trees spew out infinite oxygen. Something to look at. Sent you a link on Discord in general. What have you found? Thermogenerators for power above a magma block. Sink from cooking for blockheads filled with oxygen. Fluid pipe for pipes connected to the sink. Use the pipe wrench to connect it. Also, blah, blah, blah. Power cable going from generator to distributor. It can be scaled up to max blocks for distribution since you can upgrade the pipes, power, and thermogeneration. What's this? Simple add extra oxygen distribution setup. The thing is, that's the old oxygen distributor. That doesn't work anymore. I don't understand what the thermogenerator's for. Oh, that's just powering it. Yeah, that's the old distributor. That's the one I've actually made my tutorial for. But since my tutorial, it's updated with a specific oxygen distributor now, which is the spinny whirly one, which does up to 6,000 blocks. That block now is just the oxygen loader. I think that distributor also only works up to 6,000 blocks as well. So I appreciate the looking out there, Ardencrest. Is the per tick per side, perhaps? I tried that as well. I put on 3 different sides to give me 750 and it still wasn't pumping in enough. I swear, if I get rickrolled, I'm going to be pissed it wasn't. I think it is the RF Tools module when setting up a mine. I found that by putting a mech power cable around the box to hit 3 sides and the flux on the cable, all 3 sides got power. And suddenly it never running out of power. Yeah, unfortunately I tried that and it didn't work. I don't know how much power it was actually using per tick. So it may be that I still wasn't putting in enough. But the flux points, they can give infinite amount of power per side, and it was still only drawing 250 even per side, so at the most that was 750. So even if I did all 6 sides, meaning that I wouldn't have a side to put water actually in unless I did it wirelessly, that's still only a tiny amount. I mean, even the hardened ones, the hardened ender gate things that I put on it, they were 5,000 a tick. It's just the goddamn block sucks. I wonder if there's a mod that has like a flare stack type of thing. Like, can I just produce oxygen some other way and just release it? Right. Let's give this a test. Am I gonna die? We'll change. No, wrong screen. This screen. Oxygen is going down. Well. I don't think I was dying from oxygen. I think I was dying from the cold. God damn it. The problem is still not solved. Does anyone else really hate everything right now? Look, oxygen's still being used. It's still counting down. What is working, though? Gravity. We have gravity. Hang on. Why is there oxygen here? Why is there oxygen where I am right now? Is that doing 20,000? It's doing it in a sort of circle. It's doing it in a sort of... I think it's a visual bug. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. But there's nothing here. Why is there oxygen in this little bit? Whenever that turns green in the corner, basically there's oxygen. There's no oxygen here. There's oxygen here again. There's no oxygen here, despite this actually being on. What have I done? This isn't working again. Now it's working again. Press F3 and T. You've made me reload. I hate Create Astral right now. So you have someone else who's bummed out. Haha. Stupid pack disabled the pattern provider for AE2. Really? Why's that? Just wear a winter coat. Ah, yes, of course. Honestly, I'm buying Supermarket Simulator. I actually saw a YouTube... No, I didn't watch the YouTube video. I saw that someone actually played that on YouTube today. Holy cow, look at the Ad Astra config file. The cryo freezer has tons of settings. Why can't the oxygen loader distributor have that too? Exactly! I know it's still an in-development mod, but I feel like we all need to spam the author of Ad Astra and just say, please make a better oxygen distributor. Just have the default be like 15,000 to 20,000 blocks. Have you crashed my game by making me press F3 and T? Why did I have oxygen in that bit, but I don't have oxygen right underneath? Oh my god. The oxygen distributor config via Java file. Where's that? Where's that file? Where's my mouse gone? The game might be crashing. Where is this oxygen distributor file? What have you seen? Enlighten me, please. I'm just literally... My game's reloading right now, so I'm literally just looking in configs again. Is it in default? Where have you found this oxygen distributor config file? Why is there a config file specifically for it? F3 and T reloads textures. Hey, it did work. Hasn't done anything. Why do I have oxygen here? Right, first I'm destroying this. I'm glad I've... It's in Discord. Okay. Right, do I still have oxygen over here? My game's broken. You're working. You're now not working. It's a version below, but should work. What do you mean a version below? Right, no oxygen, no oxygen, no oxygen. It's 1.15.4 and not 1.15.8. I really don't know why oxygen's just in this small section. I think it was a bug from when... Any oxygen under here? No, I never have oxygen under here. There must be a better way of oxygen. Anything. Anything. This uses oxygen. The jet suit holds 4,000, so it would last longer. Then I can have tanks, obviously. So this is the oxygen loader. This is what I have here. Why can't you just release into the atmosphere? Why doesn't anything work? Oxygen B. A bee can just make oxygen. Hello, I see you only have one person on, so I'm going to follow. Thank you very much, Reaper. We technically have 14 on, plus yourself. We're just across multiple different platforms, but I really do appreciate the follow. Legend. Living legend. Oh, these are curio slots. These ones aren't. That's what the difference is. Alright, just bought it. You literally bought it. Oh, you put the whole jar in there. Add Astra Forge, 20... Earth, Terrarium. Add Astra, common config. Is that backwards? Is it backwards on your computer? Because I'm in config. I'm gonna just try and look for another mod after this. Add Astra Forge. Can I open this with the... Nope, no, I don't know. I can't open it the actual jar file. What program do you need to actually open the jar file? Because I can't do it with Notepad++. I made a Minecraft world where pigs drop overpowered items. That does sound overpowered. Where's open with? Open with. Open with Opera GX. Yeah, that definitely didn't work. That's how to download a file. Hopefully ain't regretting it. Got the urge to buy it, can't help myself. I'm blaming you if I don't like it. You probably won't like it. Some decompiler, I use an online one, but you can't edit it. There has to be a better way. Everything sucks. Everything sucks. I cannot find a way of doing this. This is why I want just like a flare stack, something releasable. Well, I think we need to do, unfortunately, one more reset. And we need to turn all damage off. So the temperature damage, true. Right, oxygen damage, disabled. Temperature damage, disabled. Gravity, on. Air vortex, we might as well just turn that off as well. True. Cryo freezer, there's all those settings. I'm going to change this back to 6,000 just in case we use it in the future. Even though it sucks. Maybe if we turn the refresh rate up. So it would like push out all 20,000 and then it wouldn't try and refresh it for like another, I don't know, loads. Maybe that could be it. The tick rate at which the oxygen distributor and gravity normalizer will recalculate the distribution area. The tick rate at which point cables and fluids will recalculate their connections. Nah, screw it, leave it there. Right, file. Save. You can't get enough air? Is that the problem? Yes. Minecraft is already running. No, it's not. Don't lie to me, game. Do you want to join my Minecraft world? Because I have respect for you doing your own thing in Minecraft. Now, I won't be joining anyone else's world, but thank you for the invite. I appreciate that. Steam lets you refund if you don't load the game and played under 2 hours. Yes, that's true. It's very true. You know there's actually a refund percentage for Elden Ring? You can buy Elden Ring, once you've installed it, beat the game in under 2 hours and refund it. How mental's that? I believe there is an enchant so you don't have to have air. Search under breathing. Yep, tried that. You have to have oxygen tanks in your inventory still. The whole, like, the thing that I would have to set up, if I can even set up, and I don't know if it's possible, to have a tank automatically get removed from my inventory, refilled and put back in my inventory. I would have to dedicate a slot and never have a full inventory to allow this to happen. Now I can use the add-on to make it a curio slot, so if I can automatically insert into my curio slot, then great. That's the only thing I can think of doing. An automatic refilling of 2 tanks that goes in my curio slot. Does anyone know if that can be done? If it can be done, I won't be doing it on stream. I'll try and set it up after next stream. Because this whole stream has just been about me surviving in space. And not even about moving. He has tried everything. I've tried far too much.
I see it's your first time here, Wild Vault. Welcome.
Hello, Wild Vault. How are we doing today? You know what? I thought we would at least have our entire refined storage system set up. Modular routers can do that, I think. They can remove things from your inventory. Hang on. Are you... Wait. Are you sure? A Wild Vault. Have you just been my saving grace? I know backpacks have XP and I think fluid in them. Is there a backpack mod for the tanks too? Now I have sophisticated backpacks on. If I can have oxygen in there, maybe. We'll have to have a look, chat. We'll have to have a look. If I can do it that way, then great. Maybe look at Beyond Earth Forge. Right, what's Beyond Earth? Let's have a look. Beyond Earth. Beyond Earth is for 1.19.4. It's not for 1.20. Fly to other planets and beyond. Latest release was actually on the 14th. Maybe if I click on it, it'll actually have 1.20. Come on, load for me, please, because I'm loading up the world. Oh, there is a 1.20 version. Ooh, despite what it said. I don't care about other planets. It's got the exact same jet suit, not gonna lie. Is Beyond Earth literally Ad Astra? Files 1.20. It's a pre-release. Change uranium motor upgrade craft is more logic. JEO now shows good machine icon. Machine is no crash. No longer crash. Right, what? I don't know what's in this mod. Recipes to smelt glacial uranium ore. I'm just looking at all the pre-releases that they've released. Missing translation key added. Without adding this, I don't know what's in it. There's no like specific thing. There's a NASA workbench, fuel tank and rocket, hydrogen. Is there a wiki page? Source. Read me. Settings. 5 planets, moons in the solar system. Moons, Mars, Venus, Mercury and Glacio. Vehicle, 4 different rocket tiers and rover. Machines, generators, refineries, workbenches to safely traverse space and build rockets. 100 plus blocks. Oxygen management and custom gravity system. So it does have it, but what does it have? Someone's done a YouTube video back in July. God, that's loud. Machines. Sounds like a small child. Wiki oxygen bubble distributor is used to generate a bubble in which you can breathe the air. You'll need to provide it with energy. I'm trying to see the... Someone's done a YouTube video. It's a bit of an old YouTube video, but I assume it's the same. Cold generate compressor. Okay, not them. That's the solar panel. Oxygen loader. Fuel refinery. That's a workbench. Not gonna lie. This is the exact same. This is the exact same as Ad Astra, not even joking. Like, everything's the same. The moon creatures look a lot better. Okay, so I'm seeing the oxygen bubble thing. He didn't show the size, but the size that he had set up was working in a 25 by 25 by 25 area. Could be an option. If you can config a bigger size for that, then maybe. Right, space. We don't need oxygen anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, no suit. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Probably I can break this. Yep, still don't need the suit. Thank God for that. Hey, look, we're in Space Simulator. Have you played Elden Ring? There is a wiki. I haven't played Elden Ring, no. Are the models the same? They look pretty similar. Need to go back to this screen. Right, so everything's sorted, chat. It just took nearly 3 hours to figure out that we should just cheat in order to just live here. Oh my God. I honestly feel defeated. I honestly feel so defeated. I wonder if this had a part to play in anything. I feel like this is very cheaty, and I do want to figure out a better way. And I think we will figure out a better way, because this is too cheaty, just being able to live here. But in order for us to actually do something, I'm happy. Right. Let's try and move something for the next 10 minutes. I want to move at least something to space. And it's most likely going to be drawers. I'm going to leave these drawers here, and we're going to start a new system over the other side. So we want to make drawer. Do these contain things? Let's put all of this back in here as well. I don't want to look at it. It hurts me. It hurts me to the core. Right, do any of you have things in? Actually, sometimes too, but only do it if it helps me have fun. Right, you all have different configs, that's why. So you're like that. You need to be unlocked. And you have loads of charcoal in you for some reason. I will find a way to do it legit. Because I don't want to cheat. So I find cheating rather stupid. In space, no one can hear you breathe. It's true. People can see me when I'm streaming live to the internet, though. People will forever know that I was the one that cheated. I'm going to leave that there. What's the maximum this can actually hold? 8,200. I should start voiding this. It says it's there. I mean, it's in there, but it's not in there. I don't know. I'll leave it. How are we doing here? You're not generating anything. Have I broken this too? Why aren't you cutting? You have no power. Why do you have no power? You have power. Oh. There's a broken thing there. Can I access from here? Yeah, I can. Where's the basic? There you go. Start chopping again. Perfect. I love this game. I'm scanning the customers so much. You're scamming them. Gotta go see you next stream. Take care, Alex. Thank you for stopping by, even though this was pain beyond belief. Right. How do we make drawers? I do have this on craft. Okay, we want to do at functional. We know how to make drawers. Let's teach it how to make compact drawers, which is like this. Do you know how to make pistons? No. We can make pistons then. So you know how to make that, and then we want to get not fluid drawers. We want to do these simple drawers. Not using that though. We want to use that one. Did I say how to make this one? Yeah, 2x1 drawer. Cool. So if let's make 10 of you. Let's make 10 of you. And let's make 64 of you. And let's try and figure some stuff out. Still working in the rail world. I think you'll be doing that for a long time. Okay, yeah. Module routers is a player module that will interact with your inventory. So you can probably push and pull oxygen tanks from your inventory. Right. At modular. Player module. What? Puller sender. Obsidian. We're trying this out right now. Hold everything. We need one of you. I feel like we have one of you. Yeah, we do. We need this. What? Why doesn't this work? You're a puller mark 2. Right, we need a wither skeleton skull. We need diamond helmet. Helmet. We have a diamond helmet. What was it? Was it a chest? We have a diamond chest. We have a puller. Sender mark 3. Wither. Can I make the helmet head? Yes. Aha. Right, player module. Right, from main inventory, not the hotbar, armor slots, offhand, ender inventory. Ender inventory? Click to activate mouse over help. Here you can define whether the router transfers items from your player to the router or from the router to the player. Which section of the player inventory should be interacted with? What's the ender inventory? So you give up and turn off damage. Are you going to look into it again or leave it as it is? No, I want to do a legit way, but for right now, this is pain. What is that? Ender inventory? Yeah, I don't know what ender inventory is. I assume it's an ender chest. But main inventory is this. Main inventory is this without the hotbar, obviously. Armor slots is obviously as it is. Offhand and ender inventory. Is that literally my ender chest? I think that's literally my ender chest. So there's 2 in from the player. We're going to have to do it as main inventory because unfortunately there's no curious slots. But we want to do no hotbar. Right. This works. This works. Right, we want you here. We're still going to need a puller and a sender. Puller. Send. And then we're going to want a tank. We're going to want a big tank. You hold 3k. Make one of these. You're missing 2 of those. Yes, but you know how to make 2 of these. Hello? What have I broken? And why have I broken it? Is my refined storage system broken? Right, we're gonna have to make it manually. Gas. 1, 2. One of these. Right. The other thing is the backpack. At sophisticated. Right. Is there a gas one? Experience. Tinker. Chip. Where's what I'm looking for? Smoking. Food. Magnet. Void. Restock. Deposit. Refill. Where's the tank one? Experience pump. There is tank. Tank. I don't know if that would work for oxygen. Anyway. It went down. It's a shame. What went down? Right, so. Player inventory. We're going to whitelist this tank. But we want to match NBT data, which is this. 0. Match it with 0 NBT. Distinguish between damageable items. Ignore damaged items. Always continue executing subsequent modules with this tick regardless. Yes. So we want this and this. I'm going to need 2 of these, aren't I? I am. Say for why. I need one to put one back in. So first things first, we need another head. We're going to need a diamond chest and all this other various. So we need another one of you. Sweet. And we need another one of you, which we should have. Put them up too. Yes. Then we need diamond. We'd like a helmet. And a chest. Sweet. So you, and you. Cool. So let's see if this works. So yeah, I know I'm the owner. Open, please. Oh, what do you want? Oh, so this should work. If I put that there, it's pulled it out. Cool. Then you want the sender. Don't tell me you can't send. Configure side extraction slot. Input slot, output slot. Extraction slot, output slot. Can I do this? Push and pull. You're not pushing and pulling. Right, let's use a Mark 1 sender. You have to send to the inventory box, then push and pull to refill it, you reckon? Do I not have another one? The amount of logs I have, man. Right, we want send to the left side, this, and then we're going to want to take you out. There. And then match MBT data. You should put into there now. I've run into that before. Reckon I can pipe it directly? Do I get a logistical pipe? You don't even connect. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Right click to distribute to into your inventory. I need to drain you. Let's make another one. What have I done? I was typing large tank. I don't know what's up with this. Just make the first tier to test with. Yeah, I should do. But it's too late. Also, where'd it go? Didn't I just make it? Oh, it's taking out my inventory, isn't it? Yes. How do you work? How do I auto input? How do I auto input? Here you go. Here you go. I've just thought of a genius idea. You guys never would have thought of it. If it doesn't work through modded, you go old school. That's a cooking pot. I will test with the other one, like you said. What if? How much do you hold? You hold 3k. Chemical tank. You hold 64. Gas. No. Mechanism. I want a pressurized tube. Anyway, if you can feed that loader from a chest, then you can have a route to just feed the chest. You don't even work? Right, last thing. Yes. No. Oh my god. Is there any type of tank thing? Anything? Please. Please. Fluid pipe duct. Works like fluid, but fully conceals oxygen, preventing leaks. That's what I want. I will get there. Can laser IO deal with gas yet? I'm not sure. How the hell? Works like fluid pipe but conceals oxygen. Ah. Is this meant to be like something to do on the walls in your space base so oxygen can go in and out of pipes? I think that's what that's meant to do. Everything about Ad Astra is pissing me off. What's an electric blast furnace do? Purify oxygen loader, which doesn't load anything. Water pump, distributor that sucks. Sensor where there's no point. How do I auto input the tank? Seriously. I don't know. This idea also doesn't work. How does one put things in you? It worked that time. Right. Right. You've done that. Let's try it with this. If I put that there now. Oh god, I'm gonna have to go into space for a second, aren't I? Oh, I can't. I've disabled oxygen. Right, let's do a puller. I pull from you. Go away. I can't even pull from you either. Can I output to the bottom? And get another hopper? Temporary block. Is there an upper? Or another type of hopper? A universal hopper? Reinforced hopper? Omnidirectional hopper? I might be able to make that. Oh, we're missing 2. I was hoping to have the hopper go up so then I don't have to pipe. Never mind. If I put you here though, so then I will can just use this. Right. Whitelist you any type. I know we want the tier 2 now. Right, you are going to send that there as a whitelist, and you will match NBT data. So you should go there. We then want a player module. We want the whitelist of you, match NBT data, and you want this to go into my main inventory but not the hotbar. So that should go there. So what should happen when I put this in here, it should take that, fill it up, put it... That was instant. That was instant, chat. It did it. It did it. Holy cow, it did it. I think we found our solution. After all this time. Not gonna lie to you, I might keep gravity still on. But that should just loop. Because I'm not going to use 3000 while this is doing that. So that took it out, it put it in there, went through, and then back in my inventory. And it matched the NBT data. Oh, right. And now we have a full tank in your inventory, right? Yes. We got there. We actually have 2. So I need to go back and turn everything back on now. I may keep gravity still on. Gravity is a lot easier to do. Let's see, gravity. Does this use durability? That's stasis. You. It does use energy and durability still, which I don't like. Yeah, that I really don't like. I think I might still keep gravity on or off. I'm going to keep gravity off, but I'm happy with what we got. Back, you're still on. Anything major I missed? We finally figured out oxygen after cheating. And I believe modular routers is interdimensional, isn't it? That's what I need to try now, but I can't really do that without making anything else. Back from lunch and grocery shopping, what I miss? Literally, this entire stream, Glutton has been trying to figure out how to breathe in space. Still working on the big rail. You're going to do it for the rest of your life. I don't feel like we've accomplished today, but we have made another step. Maybe next time we're actually going to move things, but unfortunately, guys, it's actually gone past. Just open your lungs. Ah, yes, the no oxygen. So at the moment, guys, we are going to go back to being with oxygen on. And I'll keep the temperature one on as well. Means I have to have my spacesuit on all the time, which is fine. And I wonder if I can whitelist a single square in my inventory, because I want this guy to always be here. I can never fill up with an inventory now, because that'd be very bad. Hello, that was a follow on Twitch.
Welcome Elisa to the community.
Hello,
I see it's your
Elisa.
first time here, Elisa. Yeah, Elisa. Welcome.
Elisa. Let's just go with Elisa. Hey, how you doing? We covered this already. Breathing is overrated. Yes, but we've only just got things figured out. At the moment, we're actually cheating. For anyone who missed it, we're actually cheating because, as you can see, I don't have a spacesuit on and I've got normal gravity and there's no damage to me. I'm gonna put the temperature damage back on, and I'm gonna put the oxygen back on. Gravity though, I'm gonna keep because that just seems like pain. Later on, if we eventually get the mecha suit or something, then we may put it back on. But the fact that this uses durability, I don't like. If I could turn this enchantment to not use durability and have that be my only thing, because then I'm still sort of keeping with things, then I wouldn't find it too bad. But as it is, this has been painful. Scroll of gravity boundary. Ooh. Ooh. Gravity belt. It feels light. Oh, negative gravity that gives. Yeah, we're going to keep gravity off because this guy... I mean, this guy works. It's just going to require loads of diamonds. I mean, it's 3, 6, 12. It's 12 diamonds per one of these. Which I suppose I do have a lot of diamonds. How many diamonds do I actually have? Cheating? Yes. How you doing?
It's your first time here, blank. Welcome.
Did I just say blank? Yeah, what's the working area of this guy again? All the mods gear doesn't break though. It doesn't break. Blank. Blank, you legend. Blank. Blank! Did I already make this? No. I need Mars stone. To Mars! There you go. Mars cobblestone. Wrong place. How's your day today? Today has been stressful now. It wasn't stressful, but now it is. Where's my anvil on a stick? Anvil on a stick. I shouldn't have done it on these boots, because I need to wear the spacesuit. But I wonder if the breathing one's the same thing. Where is it? What was this? Moonstone. Moon, moon, moon. That's sand. I need stone. No, screw it. I'll just break all the stone up here. There's enough. Technically, there's no way of actually seeing. Eight? That's enough. That's perfect. Mm-hmm. What? What? Oh, it goes in the helmet. Why is it a chest piece then? I don't want that helmet. I want this helmet. Right, we're going to try this next time, chat. Did you ensure there's no gravity stats on your armor? That Apotheosis will nerf things up when on Ad Astra planets to space stations. True, could add it that way, maybe through Apotheosis. I mean, there was a gravity thing. Gravity. I mean, there's all these gravity gems. These are negative gravity. These are positive gravity. So maybe we could just do 100% gravity, but we'll see. Need to go feed the fur babies. Have a good night in case I don't get back in time. It's very true, Backish, because do you know what it is? It is actually time to end stream. Guys, today, I've actually hated stream. Because there was too much pain. I'm surprised you don't use AE2 as your main storage. Right now we're not, but we will be converting to AE2 at a later date for other things. Right now, for quick setups, we're going for refined storage. For later setups, more advanced setups, definitely AE2. Guys, thank you so much for watching today. Everything sucked. No, I just got here. Lol, have a good week, man. No worries. Have a good week yourself. I'm going to test things in the week. See if I can get oxygen to work. See if I can get goddamn other things to work. Since there's no durability on these things, like you said, Blank, hopefully things are just working now. And I can't believe no one thought of this sooner, including myself. We could have just got these 2 enchantments to begin with and had no durability problems, but we will see later. But you still can open jar files with 7-zip. Really? I didn't know that. Have a great day, man. Take care. Well, I'm going to going to bed. Bye. Depressing stream. It was an angry stream. It was about moving, and in the end, it was about surviving. Right now, 10 minutes ago, the first episode of Extreme Reactors came out for the tutorial series. If any of you are confused on Extreme Reactors, I highly recommend you check it out. Go like it, subscribe. Well, everyone here, you're already subscribed. I know you are. If you are new in chat, then feel free to join the Discord. Link is down in the description, or the Twitch panels, or the Kick panels, whichever panels you are looking at. It's the best place to know when any videos are going live, or when streams going live. Next stream is obviously going to be Wednesday. We're going to continue on with the Bureau. I had a little look on how many missions are actually left, and I think there's 4 missions left of the Bureau. So, depending if we just do 2 majors next stream, we'll see. I'm going to check out the X Reactors tutorial. I appreciate it. But guys, thank you so much. I'm going to go to bed. I feel like I've been working all weekend now, and I've got work again in the morning. But until next time, guys, take care.